What's up? Start this off with a prayer real quick. Thank you, Yahweh, in the name of Yeshua, for your grace, your mercy, your love, your protection. I also pray blessings over all those that are watching the video. Thank you for my kids, my life, my family. Yeshua's name I pray, amen. All right. Hi, my name is Robert Nathaniel Sills, and I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. But I don't remember much about that area because we moved there not long after my birth. My father was in the military, so we moved around a lot, most of my younger life. I'm currently homeless, and I'm in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Right now it's 11:39 p.m. on 12/12/22, and I'm at Roadway Inn in room 216. I walked to the downtown area today, but we'll get more into this day and what happened in future videos. I like to call these series of videos I'm going to be making and putting out in the coming days, months, and years, Targeted Individual, Robert Nathaniel Sills, Online Video Diary. In these videos, I will be talking about what it is and means and looks like to be a targeted individual. I will also be explaining what gang stalking is and giving my life experiences, hence the part of the title, Online Video Diary. So with all this said, let's go ahead and start at the beginning. Or to my recollection, what I believe would be my first encounter with gang stalking. I at the time had no idea what being targeted meant, nor what gang stalking was, or that it even existed. I was in Spartanburg, SC, and I believe I was around 28 or 29 years old. I had currently just got kicked out of my father's house, and at the time my mother was in college and staying in Graceville, Florida. That's near Cottondale, Florida. Her and my father were still together, and they still are. She was in Florida living there because she was attending Bible college. After I got kicked out of my father's house, I met a girl up the street named Tiffany. I, for the life of me, cannot remember her last name. But we started dating. She allowed me to move in, and we started using meth. So I was using meth with her. As we all know, using meth keeps you up for days, and you will start hallucinating, as well questioning reality. Also, when people realize you're on meth, no one's going to believe what you say, understandably. Again, like I said earlier, I had no idea gang stalking even existed. So when it started up around me, I just thought it was the drugs, and I was tripping. Even though it seemed very real and scary and intense, I just didn't believe that what was going on around me was actually going on around me and real. Gang stalkers, I have learned over these years, hide behind drugs, especially meth. And the victims they abuse that use this drug are easily targeted, and they get away with it, since no one will believe them anyways. Just as I first thought, others thought it was just the meth and sleep-deprived hallucinations. Like I said, I was 28 or 29 and in Spartanburg, SC, in the Bowling Springs area. I was kicked out of my father's house and dating and staying with Tiffany and using meth with her. One day we was out, and due to me not having a car, and she didn't, I had to walk from Bowling Springs to near downtown Spartanburg, right before Heron Circle. That is approximately 14 or 15 miles away from where she lived, just to get to my friend's house at the time to get more meth, since we couldn't get it where we were at. She decided not to go with me, and I walked on my own. I had already been using meth for about a month before this event that happened on this day and when this took place. I had never once been through what I was about to go through. In just a few hours after leaving Tiffany's house, I was sober and rested and ate before I left on this walk to go get more meth. Everything seemed like a normal day. Once I arrived at my friend's house, after a 45 to 50-minute walk, he already had me some dope, and this time it was loaded in a rig, or needle. I hadn't touched a needle in 2 years. My first time using meth was in Gaffney, SC, at my cousin's, Brad's house. Well, it was actually my grandparents' house, but he stayed there after they passed away. That's a story for a later video. Let's get back to this story. I took the rig, needle, put it in my arm and shot it up. Instantly, the rush hit me, and I was ready to go. I immediately left his house, unaware of what was about to happen when I walked out that door. Normally, I'd just be high, horny, and walking around a lot, and going nowhere fast. Just walking for hours. Not paranoid, not scared, not seeing or hearing things. But like I said, this time was different, way different. That is the end of this first video. Please stay tuned for the introduction, first encounter part 2, and I will be explaining exactly what being targeted means and what gang stalking is, and continue on with the story in my first encounter with gang stalking. I thank Yahweh and Yeshua for all my life. I pray protection and wisdom over all my viewers and targeted individuals watching this video. Have a blessed day or night, whatever it is while you're watching this. Thank you. Feel free to share this video, subscribe, and comment below. Again, thanks. It is now 12:21 a.m., 12/13/2022.